What's up guys, welcome to Disco Skeleton. My name's Luke.
And my name's Patrick, and today we're going to be showing you how to create your first wedding highlights video.
That's right, these are the top 10 tips that you absolutely must know before you start shooting your first wedding video. And tip number 1 is be prepared.
That's right, being prepared means a few different things. Firstly, it means you have to have the right camera equipment. You don't have to start spending thousands on super duper gadgets, but what you do need is a camera, obviously. You need a microphone for the speeches, and you need some form of stabilization, so whether that's a tripod for still shots or a gimbal for cinematic movement.
That's right. The next thing you need as well is batteries. You want to make sure that you have enough batteries to last throughout the day. We found out the hard way that if a moment's gone, then a moment's gone and you cannot get it back, so make sure all your batteries are charged. Good quality battery is also a good thing as well. We tend to shoot on Canon LP batteries. Other third-party batteries that we found for a Blackmagic only last about 10 minutes. And again, if you miss it, it's gone. So make sure you're prepared.
Another thing is, do not leave it until the day of the wedding to meet the bride and groom. You should contact them beforehand, find out where they want you to be, what time they want you to arrive, who first to speak to, and also the style in which you'll be filming. So do they want you to just be anonymous, just be a fly on the wall? Do they want you to get involved and direct people and tell people what to do? Find out if there's any particular shots that the bride and groom want for their video. All of this information will help you create a good plan for the day itself.
Absolutely, the more you know. We normally find as well that when you have the wedding day and go to the venue, all the times are allocated for the guests. Take a screenshot of it on your iPhone and then just keep referring back to it for the rest of the day, and that should help you out. Moving on, tip number 2, create a shot list.
As a filmmaker, shooting a wedding is the perfect opportunity for you to get creative and experiment with all kinds of different shots.
That's cool, and as good as that is, you still have some essential shots that you absolutely must get on a wedding day.
So we recommend bringing a shot list with you and just ticking them off as the day goes along.
Those shots include
the groom waiting at the altar,
bride walking down the aisle,
wedding vows and the rings,
the first kiss,
cutting the cake,
and the first dance.
Luke's favorite. You love it, don't you?
Absolutely love that one.
So make sure you have your shot list with you, tick it off, and things will run much more smoothly on the day.
Tip number 3, make sure you have a backup camera. You done messed up.
The rings, please.
Oh God! No! Oh my God!
It's so important to have a backup camera.
So when things do go wrong on the day, if they do, instead of crying and curling into a little ball, wondering why life is just so unfair, wouldn't it be better if you had a backup option?
That's right, and that backup option can be any other camera at all. It can even be, in our experience, an iPhone camera. With free software like DaVinci Resolve, you can color grade and edit the footage and seamlessly shot match the clips. So make sure you have a backup camera. Tip number 4, take advantage of empty spaces.
On a wedding day, there can be a lot of waiting around, which is why you need to take advantage of this time by shooting as much B-roll footage as you possibly can.
Shooting in empty spaces is a great way of capturing cinematic shots for your wedding video.
For example, get to the church or venue early.
Get shots of the reception area before people start eating.
And also, if you have a drone operator with you, a good chance to capture some beautiful drone footage is while the other camera operator is actually recording the speeches. This way, all of the guests are gathered in the venue at the same time, which gives all of the outside grounds ready for some safe and gorgeous drone shots.
Having more footage in B-roll will allow you to create a better wedding video when it comes to the edit, so make sure you take advantage of these empty spaces. Tip number 5, don't be afraid to direct.
Remember, as the filmmaker, you have full creative control over this film.
That's right. You can ask people to act or get in a certain position. It's always going to make for a better shot when coming to the editing.
Remember, this is in the bride and groom's best interest. If you get better creative shots, the film's going to be better, and they're going to love you for it.
Even after the ceremony's been done and everyone's finished up with the photographer, just ask if you can borrow the bride or groom for a few minutes to get some romantic footage of them. Tip number 6, Play nice with the photographer.
The photographer is your best friend on the day.
Introduce yourselves early, exchange business cards, and ask if there's any way that you can actually assist them.
Often it's just about getting out of their way, but sometimes you can work together, doubling up side by side, especially if you need a group to pose. They only have to do it once. Stand side by side, get the same shots, and it'll really help you with creativity on the day.
Don't make any enemies. Be friendly, be kind, be helpful, and that way you can each do your job to the best of your ability. Tip number 7, and this one's really important to us, make it personal.
Get to know the happy couple. What do they like? Where did they meet? Do they have a favourite song? Are there certain things that they like to do together? This way you can help craft a story that means more to them.
At Disco Skeleton, we like to add the personal touch by presenting the video to the couple in person.
That way, we know how they really feel about the video and if there's anything we can do to make it better.
As an example, what's to stop you asking the location where the couple met, going to that location, if it's not too far away, filming some B-roll, and then finding a way to creatively interpret it into the video. Sometimes this can make the world of difference. Tip number 8, create your own style.
Do you really want to do the same old wedding videos as everybody else?
Anis angelicus, fit panis hominum, daunting celicus.
Boring!
Try and add something that puts your own stamp onto the video.
At Disco Skeleton, we like to start off with a bang.
We shoot the first part of our video in the style of a music video, which introduces all the guests and showcases their fun side.
Our aim is to make them laugh and then make them cry through a roller coaster of emotions.
So think about what you can do to make your video extra special.
Tip number 9, add that extra value.
A wedding day is a really special day, so why not go above and beyond to make it even more special for the bride and groom?
There's multiple ways that you can do this. We like to take our camera, interview guests, and record special messages to give to the bride and groom after the edit's done.
We also like to stay that little bit longer just to capture any special moments that we otherwise would have missed, such as this clip.
It was only a few minutes before this that somebody wanted to leave.
Do not believe a word this man says.
Stay and get some extra footage. We also give the bride and groom a custom-made USB stick featuring extended footage and photography that we may have got throughout the day. And finally, our last tip, have fun. Don't forget, the whole day is a celebration. You're there to do a job, but also remember to smile, make everyone feel positive. Just get the shots that you need to get and you're gonna have a great time doing it.
So that concludes our 10 tips for getting you started making your very first wedding highlights video. We hope it's been of value, and good luck, enjoy, and please let us know how you get on.
That's it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
See ya.